I always wanted to work for a not-for-profit, and due to the pandemic, looking for work in the field became more complicated. Not just because of social distancing, but with so many offices being closed, the opportunity became harder to come by. My professor suggested looking into Uni for Equality because many students have worked with them and were very happy with the experience. I emailed the director of the organization, very quickly received a phone call, and was hired. Unity for Equality is a non-for-profit organization located in Flushing, Queens. Founded in 2016, the mission is to build economically stable communities in under-resourced neighborhoods. They do outreach collaboration with other community leaders and investors. They provide individual assistance with social services, including healthcare, and provide educational opportunities such as online classes. My responsibilities were basically to create whatever I was assigned. I was given instructions over email for each assignment, and I was to submit the finished design by the given deadline. I use Photoshop, InDesign, and Illustrator as my tool. I was assigned one project per week of a total of 4 projects. After I sent over a complete proof, I would receive feedback from my art director only when she wanted edits. For my first project, I was asked to create a graphic for a blood drive. The only directions I was given was to use an IV bag and to keep the colors red, white, and blue. I created 3 options, but due to change in management, I was not told which one was chosen. My second project was to create office mouse pads. I got good feedback because I kept to brand. I focused on representing the company style, mostly by reflecting their website. I created 4 options, which would all be used. Next, I was asked to design a layout for a monthly newsletter. I have prior experiences with newsletters, but this was the first time I was actually asked to do something for a wider audience. I leaned heavily on a 3-column setup, which gave balance to the design and information. I was given free range on how to design the layout, but I choose to keep the brand. Added pictures to complement the articles. With constructive feedback from my art director, I made small changes, and the second design was chosen. My final project was to design gift cards. I was asked to create 2 designs for 6 occasions: baby shower, pride, wedding, Super Bowl, graduation, and birthdays. I was instructed to be as creative as I wanted to be as long as I incorporated the company logo. This was my most challenging project because I never had to design gift cards before. I think since the other projects were more structured, this one required me to switch gears creatively. I choose to design with a progressive theme, such as using green baby shoes for gender neutrality. There was a lot of back and forth with my art director to make small changes, but this project turned out to be my favorite one, and I'm very satisfied with the outcome. All designs will be used. I expected that when it came down to my internship, I'd be working in an office, have a desk, interact with people. But however, since the COVID-19 pandemic, we have all switched to work remotely. I was unsure if I was going to be able to do it, but after getting encouragement from my professor and my art director, I became more confident with my work. I set up a schedule of work hours, communicated via email, which I would have been doing anyway if I was working in an office. An interesting note is that my art director lives in Singapore, so she's 12 hours ahead, but we still communicate effectively. She gives me great notes to make my work better and encouragement when I do well. It was nice to work for a non-for-profit, knowing that the work I was doing was more about positivity than rather than just selling a product. I requested to stay as a volunteer, and they agreed.